On Thursday, Eskom announced Stage 2 load shedding to be implemented from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. The national grid is under tremendous strain, and the Stage 2 could be downgraded during the day depending on whether or not certain units come back online. There was a blackout in the Cape Town CBD between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. We spoke to various business owners from different industries to find out exactly how the blackout affected them. Stephen, you're the general manager of Bocca, an Italian restaurant. You guys affected by this load shedding that happened in Cape Town this morning. How is this affecting your business? I mean, can you put that into monetary terms yet?
Yes, I mean, financially, obviously, it does affect us in terms of just general preparation and preparing for service as well. Times and staff, and trying to allocate different times for our staff has been a bit of a problem recently. Last night, for example, just in sort of the middle of our busiest period, cut off for about 2 hours. But fortunately, we were prepared, so our guests didn't really suffer and didn't have to leave immediately. So. But like obviously financially we couldn't seat any more people between 8:30 and 10 o'clock, so it obviously is creating a bit of a negative impact.
Bridget, you work for a tyre fitment centre. Eskom this morning announced Stage 2 load shedding. I think some businesses weren't prepared for it. Were you guys prepared for it?
No, we were not prepared for it at all. I would say it went over at 10 o'clock, and that went over at the crucial time where most of our customers are come in, where had a backlog of vehicles here that had to go out as well. These vehicles still standing here this morning that can't go out because of load shedding. And I find it's an inconvenience on all of us, because basically we have customers waiting and it's not good service at all.
Matthew, you're a tattoo artist. Interesting profession, I guess, when there's load shedding. How do you guys deal with it?
To be honest, that we actually have to shut down whenever there's load shedding. We have to completely stop work. Today we all went for tea and cake because there's nothing we can do regarding work-wise unless it's drawings that need to be caught up on. But yeah, when it comes to load shedding, we can't do anything.
Are there any dangers involved? I mean, if you're busy with a client and you're in the middle of a job?
I wouldn't necessarily say dangers, but it's definitely, it could be a huge issue. I mean, it almost happened today where the artist was about to get started and then the power cut. So there's no dangers, but it's definitely a huge frustration because the things with tattooing is that you put a stencil down and that after so many wipes or whatever, it just disappears. And if the power goes out for 2 hours, if that person's walking around with a half done line work tattoo, there's nothing that, you can never replace the picture in the same place. So you kind of need to do the line work there and get it done, So if the power cuts out during that, it's kind of a big problem as far as that goes, yeah.
So during the power cuts, what are you guys able to do?
We're able to do still cold foods. So we do have a second page of our menu that has a lot of salads and cold items, fresh tuna. And then also our pizzas, for about half an hour we were able to still serve pizzas because we do have a wood-fired oven, but our extractor fan sort of cuts out as well, so the restaurant does get a little bit smoky after a bit. So for about half an hour we were able to serve our wood-fired pizzas as well. So.
But surely a business like this, you guys have backup generators, etc., or not?
No, we don't. Honestly, we don't have.
Is that something you're going to have to look into?
There is some years that they have plans in place. I mean, to put something in place, but for now, we don't have anything as yet, sir. Not at all.
How's it affected you guys from a business point of view in terms of getting clients, losing clients?
To be honest, it's affected us in a really bad way. This morning we had a whole bunch of people booked and we had no idea that the power was going to cut. Even though we've gone on the websites and we've read up about all the stages and phases, but to be honest, it doesn't really make sense to us. We try to understand it so many times and still we don't know when's stage 1, when's phase 2, when's this, when's that. As far as their website goes, it doesn't say these are the dates that the phases will be in. It just has a weekly timetable and it could be any week and any month. So yeah, it affects us pretty badly. We can lose a bit of business. Say somebody takes off time from work to come and get tattooed, and then we have no idea that there's going to be a power cut, and then the power cuts, and then we're like, sorry, we're going to have to reschedule, and then they can't. It's a bit of an issue.
Yeah. So in terms of general sort of forecasting and preparation for these kind of things, What are you guys doing? Are you looking into getting generators, etc.?
Yeah, I mean that is an option. We're still a very new restaurant, so a generator obviously is the best option to do, and then we can obviously operate as per usual. Generators are expensive, as you know, so we'll just see how long it's going to go and how much when we do sort of our monthly review, how much it has affected us, and then approach that going forward.